Hi everyone, thanks for watching this short introduction to Pluribus UNUM. So what is UNUM? Essentially, it's a tool that unifies management, automation, and analytics into one platform. Today, many if not most admins and engineers manage their fabrics through the CLI. UNUM offers an alternative, intuitive means of performing operations. UNUM has two major components. The first is fabric management and automation. With this license, users can save time by automating the provisioning of switches and the creation of fabrics. Admins can perform standard network tasks such as creation of VLANs, adding ports, monitoring fabrics, and other common functions. Today, UNUM also manages Pluribus Network's lab automation and packet broker solutions. The second major component is Insight Analytics, our flow-based deep fabric analysis and pattern detection functionality. With Insight Analytics, you can view traffic flow patterns, see user activity, or even analyze VMware virtual machine traffic. UNUM doesn't exist in a vacuum. It manages the Adaptive Cloud Fabric, which is a fabric built of switches running the NetVisor 1 operating system. NetVisor 1 is installed onto a variety of bare metal open networking switch platforms. UNUM also collects telemetry from NetVisor switches and stores the information for Insight Analytics, which enables rapid drill down into fabric issues. There are many benefits that UNUM and Pluribus Networks bring to the table. From a fabric management perspective, UNUM is a controllerless solution. Companies can save on CapEx when compared to other solutions that require a controller. Typically for each location you have a fabric. UNUM also simplifies network operations by extracting multiple CLI commands into fewer and more intuitive actions. You can still use the CLI if you want to, but it becomes complementary to the fabric rather than the sole interface. UNUM is a browser-based tool that manages multiple fabrics and multiple locations from a single pane of glass. It can also manage fabrics in new greenfield deployments, as well as in fabrics with existing brownfield devices. From an automation perspective, UNUM can accelerate deployment times into minutes rather than hours or even days. It can also reduce errors due to mistakes made when configuring a fabric due to typos or misunderstanding how a feature is implemented with the CLI. From an analytics perspective, UNUM simplifies the process of identifying fabric issues, allowing admins to view traffic through easily understood graphical widgets at a high level and drilling down to isolate issues, down all the way to individual flows. Finally, there's further CapEx savings. No need to spend budget on expensive packet brokers, taps, or mirrors. One key advantage that UNUM provides is the ability to manage and analyze fabrics spread across multiple geographic locations. For example, say a company had 3 data centers with switches and servers in San Francisco, San Jose, and Santa Clara. Unlike some other vendors, an administrator in San Francisco can manage fabrics in San Jose and Santa Clara as well, provided there's connectivity between UNUM and the fabric nodes. No need to buy a separate fabric manager, expensive controller hardware, or analytics tools for each location. Of course, customers with the Insight Analytics license still have access to the same telemetry and analytics information, regardless of the fabric's location. UNUM incorporates 2 types of automation to accelerate deployment times. The first leverages the Open Network Install Environment, or ONE, to install the Pluribus NetVisor 1 operating system onto bare metal switches. This is a parallel operation where 2, 4, 6, or more switches will get their configuration files and IP setup information from a DHCP server embedded in UNUM. If UNUM has access to the web, it can download and store NetVisor 1 files directly. If not, an offline provisioning capability is included that allows admins to upload the installer files into UNUM from a local machine. The second type of automation is fabric deployment. Using a series of pre-built playbooks, customers can set up and automatically configure leaf-spine fabrics using Layer 2, Layer 3, VRRP, BGP, or OSPF. In a typical top-of-rack deployment, you can connect to either Pluribus spines or attach to existing third-party spines as well. UNUM comes in 3 options. The first is a virtual machine that runs on VMware ESXi. This option requires 8 virtual CPUs, 64 GB of RAM, and 480 GB of SSD storage. It also comes available on a pre-installed appliance. The second option is UNUM on the Dell VEP 4600. This requires a configuration with essentially double the amount of compute, RAM, and storage, but allows retention of up to 500 million flows for Insight Analytics. Customers with large or high traffic fabric should consider the third option, our high-capacity cluster. This option can manage 10 fabrics and up to 140 switches. The cluster contains 12 nodes that allow Insight Analytics to retain up to 2.5 billion connections. The high-capacity appliance can be installed on 4 Dell RX 740 servers with the above configuration, or can be ordered pre-installed on a 2RU appliance. For more helpful videos and other information, please visit pluribusnetworks.com in the resources section. Thanks for watching.